us pray. In Jesus' name, amen. So, good morning, grade 6. Yes, so how are you today, grade 6? Yes, you're good. Okay. So before we proceed, before you may sit down to your seat, we first pick up those scattered pieces of papers under your chairs and you put it into the trash can. Understand? Okay. So you may also arrange your chairs. So is it now clean, class? Okay, very good. So you may now sit down. So our yesterday we discussed about but before that I have here a rules and regulations. So you must follow my rules and regulations in order for you later on to understand well our lesson. Isn't it, class? Okay. So my first rules is you must listen attentively and properly if I'm discussing here in front. Understand, class? Okay, so my second rule is if you want to answer, just raise your right hand and you just don't need to talk. So the third one is you must participate and cooperate for the activities I have given you later on. So understand grade 6? Okay, very good. So before just like I said a while ago that our previous lesson that we tackled yesterday is about formulating the rules for sequence. Am I right? Okay. So, who among you remembers or who among you can give me the definition or what she or he understand our lesson yesterday? Yes. Okay, so thank you, Leia, for answering. So, formulating a rules for sequence. So, what do we call the number in sequence? Oh yes, Arvin? Okay, excellent, Arvin. Your answer is correct. So, the number of sequence is what we call the term. Okay, very good. So, it seems like you really understand our lesson yesterday. So, in order for you to that you understand well our lesson yesterday, we can answer this one. Okay. So, what numbers can we see in this TV class? Yes, the numbers here is 3, 6, and 9. So, what are you going to do is to complete the sequence of this given or these numbers. So, what number next by 9? Oh yes, Andrea? Okay, great. The number that next by 9 is 12. So, let's see if you're correct. Okay. So, the number next by 9 is 12. So, the sequence complete now. So, 3, 6, 9, and 12. So, the next one, class. Okay, you can read the number here in front. The number here is the 2, 4, 6, and 8. So this, just like what you did a while ago is you complete the sequence of this number. So the number in front is the 2, 4, 6, and 8. So what's the next number after 8? Okay, Veronica. Yes, excellent, Veronica. The number next by 8 is 10. Okay, correct. So, thank you for your participating. Okay, so we proceed to our next lesson. So, everyone is ready for our lesson for today. So first, I would like to ask Haina and Sheena to come in front. And you must participate and cooperate if I have given you a question later on, okay? So, okay, come now, Haina and Sheena. Okay, so, all eyes here in front, class. Okay, let's notice what's the differences or what's the difference of appearance of Haina and Sheena here in front. Oh, anyone? Okay, very good. The differences is Haina's height is longer than Sheena. What else? Okay, Leah. Yes, excellent. Haina's hair is longer than Sheena's hair. So, thank you. So, what are you going to, by observing their, or by identifying their differences, by the differences of your classmate, how are you going to value their differences? Or how are you going to respect the differences of your classmates? Are you going to bully them? Are you going to laugh at them because of their differences, because of their characteristics? Okay, very good. So, you must respect your classmates' differences and be friend and respect them. Okay, thank you for answering. You may now sit down, Haina and Sheena. Okay, thank you. So, everything you have said, class, are right. So, Haina and Sheena indeed have their own characteristics and that's their own identity. So, actually, every one of us has our own uniqueness. Am I right, class? Okay, very good. That's the same in our some aspect of our subject, mathematics. So, how is that related? The differences, how is that related to the mathematics? So, let's see how. I have prepared here a data class. So as you can see, I have here a data number A and data letter B. So how we're going to do is to notice what can you notice about this given data here in front. So who wants to answer? Okay, very good. So Vinica observed or noticed here from the first data that it has no equal sign. So how about from the next data or the letter B? Oh yes? Yes, RV? Okay, awesome. So RV noticed that from the letter B data it has an equal sign. So great. Okay, so from that given data class, from that given data that I have shown about you, is what do you think our topic for today? So anyone? Okay, very good. Our topic for today is differentiating expression from an equation. So now before we discuss our topic for today, I want you to listen and participate. Listen properly, listen attentively in order for you to better understand our lesson. Okay? So that in order for you to, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to, okay, see, you will be okay, so you will be able to identify the differences of algebraic expression from an equation. You will be able to write correctly the expression and equation, and you develop a positive attitude towards differentiating an algebraic expression from an equation. So, let's discuss first what is an expression before we proceed to the equation. So, can you read this one, Row 1? Okay, thank you for reading. So, an expression is a combination of numbers and variables combined by mathematical operations or symbols. So, how are we going to read this one, class? Oh, no, it's variables. Variables. Okay. Variables. So, thank you. So, an expression. So, it says here, class, that an expression is a combination of numbers and combination of numbers and variables. So, when we say combination, it is the mixing or the combined words or letters. So, therefore, an expression is also a mathematical operations or symbols. So it is also a mathematical phrase. So what we we can say that mathematical phrase is not not complete in ideas and only in combination of words, numbers, and the variables. So the next one, kindly read row 2. Okay. Yes, thank you for reading. So an expression is also has no equal sign. So we look at a while ago that from our examples a while ago that an expression has no equal sign. So there is no definite answer and cannot end up in displaying the value of variables involved. So simply an expression, just like our example a while ago, we will not see the equal sign. So let's have an example of an expression and for you to better understand. Okay? Wait. Okay, that's it. So we have different numbers here in front. So can you read row 3? Okay, thank you. The first example here is 2n minus 6. 8y minus 5. 8 plus 7. 20 divided by 5 times 12. 10 divided by 3 times 4. And 2b times 9. So what did you notice again from the given example, class? Okay, who wants to answer? Okay, excellent. We notice here from the example in front is the number here has no equal sign. So if it has no equal sign, class, then it is an expression, simply like that. So very good. So if there's no equal sign, then that is an expression, class. So an expression consists of letters, the numbers, variables. So can you give me an example of an expression, class? Okay, Leah, please stand. Okay, very good. Is it the answer of Leah is correct? Okay, excellent, Leah. So we give Leah a good job clap. So good job clap is like this. So after I perform the good job clap, you must follow me, okay? So good job clap is like this. G-O-O-D, G-O-B, good job, good job. Okay, thank you. So the next we'll discuss is the parts of an equation. So I want row 2 to read with the words here in front. Okay, the parts of an equation, parts of an expression. So we can see here that the parts of an equation is the variables, the coefficients, the constant, and the term. So we have 4 parts of an equation. So the first one is a variable. So can you read this one, RV? Okay. Variable is any letter or symbols that represents the letter. So, Brinica, can you read this next? Okay. Coefficient is constant value used with a variable. And the next one, Brinica. Okay. Constant fixed value that does not change. And the last, okay, row 3, can you read the definition of term? Okay, very good. So, the term number or variable, a product of a number and variable separated by plus or minus sign. So, what are we going to do is define or identify what are the variables, the coefficients, the constant, and the term in an example of an expression. So, let's see the example here, class. So, we can see here the number here is 3x plus 5y minus 9. So we identify what is the coefficients of this number. So the coefficient of this number is, anyone who can answer? Okay, very good. The coefficient of this number is the 3 and 5. So the next one, identify the variable. So what is the variable of this question, of this numbers, class? Okay, very good. The x and y, because it is an class. Yes, it is an letters. And the constant is, yes, oh yes, Aina. Okay, the number 9, because. So, one of you can explain why is that what we call the coefficient, the variable, and the constant class. Okay, the variable is because it is a letter, the coefficient is a constant value used with a variable, and the constant is a fixed value that does not change. Okay, so what are the parts of an expression again, class? Oh yes, Arvin? Okay, excellent. So the variable, the coefficient, the constant, and the term. Okay, thank you for answering. So let's proceed to the equation. So what is an equation? So let's see. Okay, so I want Miss Lynn to please stand and read this one. Okay, thank you. So can you read this number, Miss Lynn? It is a mathematical. Okay, so the question is a mathematical sentence formed by placing an equal sign. So we say an equal sign is like this. Sign between two expressions. So it says here that an equation is a mathematical sentence formed by placing an equal sign between the two expressions. So let's see an example of an equation, class. Okay. Can you read the numbers here? The example of an equations here. Row 1. Okay, the example number 1 is 2n minus 6 is equal to 4. Next, 3y is equal to 15. 45 plus 5 is equal to 50. 52 plus 25 is equal to 30. 5 plus 2x times 5 is equal to 12. And the last one is the 10 plus 7 minus 2 times 3 is equal to 11. So what did you notice from this example, class? Oh yes, yes, Sheena. Okay, very good, Sheena. So let's give Sheena a good job clap. Okay. G-O-O-D, G-O-B, good job, good job. Okay, so Sheena's answer is correct. Equation has an equal sign. So if we can see that the number has an equal sign, then it is an equation. So thank you. So from the given example, class, the 2n minus 6 is equal to 4. It is an what? Okay, it's an equation. So class, so can you give me an example of an equation, class? Oh yes, Bernica, please stand. Okay, thank you very much, Bernica. So Bernica's answer is 3b minus 6 is equal to 7. Is that correct, class? Yeah. So why did you say that it is correct? Okay, awesome. Bernica's answer is correct because from the example that he given, it has an equal sign. So it is an example of equation. So what else? Okay, Haina? Okay, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. So this is an example of an equation, class. Yes, because it has an equal sign. Okay, very good. So now you definitely know the differences of an expression and equation, class, isn't it? So from that, because of that, you will not be confused with the two ones you encountered them again. So now, if you will not be confused with the equations and definitions of equations and expressions that have a short game. Okay, so what you're going to do is, I have here a small ball. So what's the color of this ball, class? Okay, the ball color is yellow. So what are you going to do is to, I give you this ball and you pass each of your classmates. Then I will play a music. Then if the music stops, the person holding the ball can answer my question. Is that it, class? Okay, thank you. So you may now pass this ball, class, from your classmates. So wait for the music, class. Okay. Okay, pass the ball from your classmates. Okay, so who holding the ball, class? Okay, please stand up, Leah. Okay, so you can answer this one. You're going to identify this number if this given, if it is an example of an expression or an equation. Is that it? Is that right? Okay, thank you. So, this one, you can identify if it's an example of an expression or equation. 7n plus 10. Awesome! So let's give a 5 claps from Leah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Leah's answer is correct because 7n plus 10 has no equal sign. It is an example of an expression. Very good. So next. Okay, so who's holding the ball, class? Okay, please stand, Arve. How about this one, Arve? 4x minus 3 is equal to 5b minus 7. Okay, let's give a 5 claps again for Arve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Arve's answer is an example of an expression because an equation because it has an equal sign. So another. Okay, who's holding the ball, class? Yes. Okay, please stand. How about this one? 10 minus 2n is equal to 11. Oh, Shina. Yes, it is an example of an equation. So why did you say that it is an example of equation? Okay, excellent, because it has an equal sign. So let's give an 5 claps to Shina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very good. So now, please give me the ball now. So you really understand our lesson. So now we have a game again. So are you all excited, class? Okay. So this game named the Shoot the Ball and Identify Me. So you're going to do is, but before that, I will first give the instructions. So you must listen from instruction, class, in order for you to have an you know what are you going to do later on. Okay, so now I will group you into 3 groups. So this is for group 1, group 2, group 3. Okay, so for group 1, you're just going to determine the given I have given to you later on if it is an expression or an equation. Understand group 1? Okay, from group 2, you identify the variable. The variable is like our discussion a while ago. The variable, the coefficient, the term, the constant of an given later on. So for understand group 2. Okay. So for group 3, you give an example of an expression. But before you answer, class, so I have here a box. Shoot it says here that shoot the ball. So I have here sorry. So I have here a box class. So you have to shoot the ball from a given point, and if you shoot the ball then I've given you a question to answer. And if your answer is correct, then you have 1 point. So the winner, I will give our reward later on. So you have only 2 minutes to shoot the ball and answer. Okay, class? So before that, group 1 will first represent after the group 1, followed by the group 2 and group 3. Okay, class? Okay, so this is for group 1 activity. You paste here the given I have given to you. If it is an expression or an equation. Okay, I have here a ball. You use the ball to shoot from the box. If you shoot the ball from the box here from the given point, then I have given you a question and you answered. Okay, very good. So your time starts now. You have only 2 minutes. You will start. Okay, this one, how about this one? You have only 1 minute and 30 seconds. One minute. You have only 7 seconds to one. 3 seconds. Okay, your time's up is done. So let's see if the group 1's answer is correct. Okay, it is all correct. So let's give a good job clap for group 1. G-O-D, G-O-B, good job, good job. Okay, so you may now sit down, group 1. Thank you for your participation. And group 2, come now and you represent here. For your activity, group 2, you identify the variable, the term, the constant of a given that I will give to you later on. Understand, group 2? Okay, so wait for a minute. Okay, so form now your line, group 2. Okay. So you're going to write, if I'm giving you the numbers, you're going to write what is the variable, the coefficient, the constant of the number. Okay, class, so your time starts now. You have only 2 minutes, remember? now. So let's see if the group 2's answer is correct, class. So the variable here is the x, 2, 5, the constant is 43. So thank you. So all answers of group 2 are correct. So let's give them a good job clap. So G-O-D, G-O-B, good job, good job. So okay, so now you will now sit down group 2 and group 3 will be the next here. So we now form your line here, group 3. Okay, so you write here an example of an expression if you surely shoot the ball on the box. You stand group 3. Okay, so your time starts now. Okay, your time is done now. So let's see the answer of group 3 if it is incorrect. So is it correct, class? Yes, it is an expression because it has no equal sign. Number 1, correct? Correct. So let's give a good job clap again for group 3. So G-O-D, O-B, good job, good job. Okay, so I will give you a reward, each of you, later on after our lesson. Okay, so for that, thank you for your cooperations and participation, class. So, what's again our topic for our little class? So, we discussed about the differences of an expression and equation. So, anyone who come in front and write the differences of an equation and an expression, class. So okay, come now in front. You write here the definition and the differences of an expression that you know, class, from the diagram. Okay. Okay, that because we have no projector, the TV has an diagram, then we must use this paper to write their differences and also their similarities. Okay, come down in front, yes, Benica, come down in front and write the differences of an expression and equation. Okay, anyone else? Okay, okay, excellent. Class, so thank you for answering. So let's see if your answer is correct. So Bernika's answer is an expression has no equal sign and an equation has an equal sign. So what else? Okay, so Arvi's answer is the expression cannot be solved while the equation can be solved. And the last one is the expression evaluation and the equation must be solved for the variable of the given. So how about their similarities, class? Okay, who come in front and write it on the board? Okay, thank you for answering. So your answer is all correct. So operations has it, both equation and expression has an operations, numbers, variables, and variables has numbers. So thank you. So now you're going to have an individual quiz. So you may now bring out your 1/2 sheet crosswise paper to answer this one. Not copying of your answers. You must be honest with your answers, class. Okay? So if I quote you that you're cheating, I will get your papers and I will crumple it. So you're going to identify the following if it has an expression or equation. So it is answers only, so you don't need to copy. So So you just have 5 minutes to answer this one. So you may now start. So if you may have another clarifications, questions, just raise your hand and I come in your seat. So you may now start class. So are you all done? Okay. So pass now all your papers, class. Yes. Okay, thank you. So now I will correct it later on, so I will give your scores tomorrow. So now bring out your assignment notebook and you will copy your assignments, class. So for your assignment, complete the equation by supplying the missing number in each item. So for example, from the number 1, 25 minus blank is equal to 14 plus 1. So what's the answer? Okay, so you will put the answer from the blank. So did you now have a class? Are you done? Okay, so now that's all for today, class. Goodbye. So you may now go home.